I get a lot of questions about what I do for my skin, how did I get such clear skin, and I know you guys are looking for an answer like dunk your face in lavender essential oil for 30 minutes and then go to sleep for 10 hours, but like honestly, the way I got my skin to be like this is firstly genetics. My mom has amazing skin. I don't even know how she has such clear skin. She just does. Like, she never had acne or anything growing up, and I also think it's like a Filipino Asian thing, but maybe not, because there's also a lot of Filipinos and Asians who do have really not that good skin. But I mean, where they were from, and I remember when I went to the Philippines, my skin was like, it automatically looked and felt better. And I honestly think that my skin just looks and feels better in more humid, hot weather because it like opens my pores, and it also moisturizes my skin because I have generally dry skin in the winter. And I always need to keep my face moisturized, and I'm really sensitive when it comes to not putting any moisture on my face, because in the winter I can really feel it. Like if I smile, like I just feel like my whole face is cracking if there's nothing, like if there's no oil or no like lotion on my face. But now in the summer, like I don't really need to put that much on my face. I really think the key to my skin is my genetics. And I know that's what you guys hate hearing, and I honestly hate hearing it too, because there's a lot of people who will say like, no, it's not genetics, it's what you're eating. And I will be honest with you, when I switched over to being vegan, my skin started to look and feel better. There wasn't that big of a difference, but I can kind of tell that there was more of a healthy glow because I was eating so much more fruits and vegetables. And I think that eating a lot more minerals and vitamins and like implementing that into your diet, and obviously they're so water rich, so it will hydrate your skin from the inside out. Like that's really important too. And also drinking water, you gotta stay hydrated. I learned this from my sister a long time ago. My sister is 10 years older than me, and she has really, really nice skin, and she's known that she has nice skin. Like we basically all have the same skin, but she was very much into keeping her skin really nice. So she actually wanted to be a dermatologist, and then she ended up loving being a mother and being at home and raising her kids. But anyway, so when I was younger and she was going through her teenage years, she would always educate me about skin and like what to do. She told me to never touch your face when it's dirt, like when your hands are dirty. So like only touch your face if your hands are clean or like in emergencies, and wash your face every night and every morning, and drink a lot of water. And also replacing your bed sheet, making sure that where you put your face is clean. So that goes with when you touch your face with your hands. Like you don't want your hands to be dirty, so why would you sleep on a dirty bed sheet? So just making sure that you wash your sheets regularly. You don't have to do it every single day, but I would say once every couple of weeks, just to make sure your pillowcase doesn't like keep all of the oil and the dirt on it, and then that can go into your pores overnight when you sleep. That's also a big thing. Obviously, eat more fruits and vegetables. Stop the dairy and stop the meat. You're just adding more hormones into your body, and acne is a hormonal thing. When people start going into puberty, they get more acne because their hormones are changing. Everything inside them is changing, and so they get acne. And stress. When we stress out, there's a hormone that's released, and that can also have an effect on your skin. When girls get their period and when they menstruate and that whole cycle, they get acne, but it's mostly during like a certain time because that's when there's a lot of hormonal activity going on. So it's kind of obvious that if you cut the dairy and you cut the meat, the hormones that you're getting from those animals will no longer be coming in and interfering with your own hormones, and maybe that will help your skin. I know it's helped so many people. You might also want to try cutting out the oil in your diet. I don't know if you guys follow Nina and Randa, but they fixed their acne. They used to have like chronic acne and it was like really crazy, but they fixed it by going no oil and low fat and high carb vegan. So that's another option for you. One of the most important things you can do for your body, and this applies not only for your skin, but also everything else, is to sleep. getting enough sleep is so essential for good skin and balancing out your hormones, because when you're asleep, that's when everything is becoming regulated and balanced out and good for the next day. So sleep is so important. You think that you can manage off of 5 or 6 hours of sleep, and yeah, you can survive off 5 or 6 hours of sleep. I do it sometimes, but you won't get your optimal health and you won't get the optimal glow if you don't sleep enough. So that's basically it. Just drink a lot of water, sleep a lot, try not to expose your face to dirty, to dirt basically, and make sure you wash your face every day. For me, it really varies. Every day I wash my face at least once with facial bar soap. I don't even know the brand of it. It's like from a hotel. And then when I don't do that, I don't want to use soap on my face all the time because I really don't feel like it needs it. I'll just take a towel, like a small face towel, and warm hot-ish water and just wipe my face with it, and then that's it. And for most people, that does the trick. But honestly, my skin only looks like this right now, and I want to be completely honest with you, mostly because of genetics and the weather, because this kind of weather is like optimal for my skin. If you guys watched my vlogs in the winter, or like any of my videos in the winter, and if you keep watching until winter, you'll see that I don't have as good glowing skin in the winter as I do in the summer, because this is like my prime time. Like I get my tan, I get the skin, and then yeah. The number one tip that I can give you guys is just to love your skin as your skin and understand that it's just doing the best that it can do with what it has. And if you give it the right conditions, maybe it can do a lot better, and maybe both of you will be happy. Like, treat your skin and any other part of your body like another person. You guys have a relationship, so give it what it wants, and maybe it will give you what you want. And sometimes relationships don't work out the way we expect them to, but at the end of the day, it's still doing its job. It's still protecting you, and it's still covering your internal organs, and it's still breathing for you, and it's cooling you down, and it's circulating blood. And that's the most important thing to recognize. Just be grateful for your skin first. Tell your skin you love it. It's one of those things you gotta be like, hey, I love you. Hey, I love you, and I'm gonna give you the best that I can give you because you're amazing and you deserve the best. You know? Yeah, I know it's kind of corny, but that's what I think whenever I'm feeling frustrated with like myself, or a piece of technology, or my hair, or my car, or something like that. I just gotta give it enough love, and maybe it'll listen and give you what you want. But yeah, to recap: 1, love. 2, I wanna say genetics. 3, water. 4, sleep. 5, cut the dairy and the meat. And also eat more fruits and vegetables, and clean hands, like dirty surfaces, and wash your face or wipe it with like warm water and clean towel.